updated it. So today we will see the next part of data visualization by Matplotlib. We have seen how to transmit the data, how to get the data. Yeah. Now we see up to here we have plotted the data. We used all the what are the methods there for the graph. We are actually defined it. So we have defined what is the height, what is the font size, what is the label of X label, Y label, and what is the limit of the Y axis. Then we have so just I have shown statics Python. So the next part of for today. So now if I want to plot both Java and Python next to each other, how I can do this? So the algorithm should be something like these two line charts on the same graph. So it's very simple. If I just go to the next slide, so two lines next to each other, just we need to call the same cell whatever we are doing. We need to call the another df.java another plot. So we'll just go here. So here we are defining chart size and metrics. So this remains same. This is for the graph whatever we are defining. This is just like our outline. You can say for the graph how many posts are there, how much actually. So here we have added two lines. You see, we are plotting against index, and Java we are plotting against the index and Python. Not interesting. So just so we are using the same reshaped data frame. So we have changed it. So just since because we have the data from 2008 to 2024, the graphs. So yeah. So but what if we want to plot all the languages next to each other? For example, something like this. So but we can't continuously type dot plot java dot plot or what are the columns. We can't do continuously that, right? So we can actually use for loop. So here what we are doing, we are getting column T shape with df.column. So that's a column. We are looping over all the columns in the data frame, and we are what we are doing, we are plotting against index. So just go back to that. So here again I am saying this remains the same. So we are not changing this. So it's the outline. So we are just looking for columns. Reshape index, reshape column. So now we have all the data, so it's just plotted and the lines. But so can you identify which line is this thing okay. Without like we have two distinguish, so we have something to say, okay, this line chart belongs to this programming language, right? So here Legend will have this area. It's like here. 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 Plot it is plotted. We are labeling it with a question. So here we are the so check that thought the attribute we are accessing that different column name attribute. So the column name attribute it will automatically assign to the label, and we are actually giving line of terms. Go back here. That's issue on line. So here everything remains same. So what's changing is we are actually changing the line to some broad value, and then we are printing whatever the label it's taking. We are giving the data frame column name. We are and we are plotting legend. So legend is 16 font size. So now this belongs to assembly. For example, this is so mainly if it is Java, Python, this is the so and if it is green, it's Ruby, and Shift it is something like this, and Go something here it is. So here we have got all the columns we have plotted all the programming languages according to date and number of rows depending on the date. So if you want to just check what exactly data we are plotting, if you see here we're having only 2008 July date month, it is just this one. All the languages, so this is the index, that's the steps we have taken. So now the next part is so we have seen something like this. So depending on data set, this will vary. So the screenshot what we are taking is up to 2020 only, but whenever we are running it, but now we are using the concepts in this data. So generally, if we plot against whatever the data we are available, it will be quite fast because we have multiple lookups and lookdowns, like ups and downs steps. So it is we can't actually identify the trend, what exactly the trend is. If we are seeing from this graph, so it is generally we can't identify the trend. It is up, sometimes up, down, up, down, up, down. So instead of that, what we can do is there is a technique called rolling average, rolling mean, you can say. So we will be taking a certain 6 to 12 observations. For example, if in a year there are 7 months, right? 12 months, sorry. 12 months. So what we will be doing, we will be taking the 12 months into all the data, whatever, for example, Python for every month this many rows. We will be taking all that way we have mentioned as 12 observations. We will be taking that 12 data, and we will take the average of that data, and then we will be plotting against the year. So it can be 6 also, so it's like we will be taking half of the year. It can be, depends, so we can provide that. So here what we can actually do is we will be calculating average in a window of time. So it is like window of time is nothing but so in a year, if I want to calculate average of, so I have 12 values for a year. So but I want to take from the 12 values, I want to get only 2 values. So I will take first 6 values as one set, one window, and next 6 values as another window, and then I average it first value, first 6 values as average, and then I will get one value, and next 6 as one value, and will get another value. So this is actually a common technique. So that's why pandas is actually built-in methods. So we don't need to rewrite anything, but we need to call it actually. So will be chaining up these two methods. So here rolling a data frame. So we are creating another data frame from the reshaped data frame rolling. So we are giving window equal to 6, and so we are calling this uh, two methods on this. So it's like dot rolling window equal to 6. So we are giving window as 6, and then we are considering it as mean, and we are actually like rolling all the averages. So and then we are plotting that. So let's do the first thing. So as of now, let's we take 6. So how it behaves, let us see. So now if I just run it, okay, so I haven't seen how it roll df dot head. Let's see what is the data here. Okay. What is it? Correct, or actually I'm not seeing the correct. What is the type? Let me check. This type. Okay. Let me check what tail list. So okay, it has did the average. Okay. So if I just want quickly, so I'm just taking reshape data frame dot tile just to check what exactly the values are. So here if we see assembly, here the values got changed. Yeah. So it is actually aggregating like so 66 I mean to say like as of now what I have given, yeah, 6 window. For example, if I just uh, to do 12 window, how it will be here? Just maximum assembly is not changing because assembly is the last values won't be there latest, because maximum of the users assembly language is not nobody using. So the maximum changes will be in Python or JavaScript. So anyways, just I am just into 6 dot tail. Yeah. So now let's plot it the same thing, just we are plotting the same thing. So we are using rolling of data frame here, roll data frame where we have taken the average windows, like average data like for 6 window, and when we plot it, so it is clearly visible what exactly which Python is, that trend you can see, right? So instead of the spikes got reduced. So if I just do the same thing, yeah, now if I take here, but still there are multiple spikes are there, few spikes are there in by comparing this with this, so it is very more to identify the trend. This graph is very useful. So now let me just run with 12 how it behaves. So now if you see we have more less number of spikes compared to 6 window, the 12 window we have less number of spikes, and we can actually see a particular graph, particular clearly identify what exactly which language has more uh, trend. So clearly it is actually Python is having a more number of posts. Now if I just change it to 3, and again I plot it, so we can still see multiple spikes. So so here also we have identified like, so we have used argument, window argument, like where we have given 3 or 12 to how the chart changes. So this is how already we have seen how the chart changes. So giving 3 there is spikes, giving 12 there is less spikes, we will get a nice line chart. Instead of having more spikes, we can identify where exactly the highest spike was generated. So this is one of the use case. So now if I just go back to what exactly we have seen in last 2 days, so it's like we have used group by function to explore how to group by data. So convert datetime objects to the
to date time. So using pivot, how to use pivot, why to use pivot, and we have used a count function and is NA dot values dot NA to look nan values are there or not, and how to fill nan values. Alright, so now we have created multiple plots using dot plot. So we have styled our charts depending on what are available options we have used, and we have used legend, and we have smoothed out our time series observation with, but so trends over time, better identify trends over time. So this is what we have learned. So this is one of the primary requirement in if you excel in data science or data analysis careers. So pandas and matplotlib are very one of the important topics, you can say, both pandas and matplotlib. So it is very easy to learn, and you can implement very quickly, so it's better. So as of now we have seen only one kind of line chart. You can actually implement bar charts, different kind of charts. You can explore directly this Matplotlib page, where it will have related information. That's it for today. Thank you.